Hello, welcome back to Make It Easy. This week we will translate algebraic phrases and we'll also look at the vocabulary for expressions. So let's get started. We'll start off easy. So we can translate algebraic phrases by putting it in a different way. Here's an example of an algebraic phrase. A number decreased by 92. The number is anonymous, or we don't know what the number is, so we can put a letter there, like X. So now we'll rewrite it. X decreased by 92. It says decreased, which means that you're taking away. You're taking away the number 92. So your answer would be X minus 92. We'll try another one. 75 more than a number. Again, we don't know what the number is, so we'll label it as L. If it's rewritten, it would be 75 more than L. It says more than a number, so that would mean that we added 75 more. So our final answer would be L plus 75. Now we can play a game that can help us practice translating algebraic phrases. So we will be playing 100 Air. It's basically a game with algebraic expressions. And let's play. The sum of a number and 5. Okay, well, this one is pretty easy. Sum is basically addition, so it has to be this one. Okay, so we got $10. Let's continue. 10 less than a number, K. So K is that number. K is also known as the variable. So 10 less than a number, so the variable is K. So if it's 10 less, then doesn't have to be this one. Okay, now we have $20. Half of a number, Y. Okay, so if it's half of Y, then doesn't it have to be this one? Number 4 is a number decreased by 39. As you can see, X is the variable over here, and the answer would be X minus 39 because it's decreased by 39. Ten more than twice a number. So if it's twice a number, it would be this one and then plus 10. So if there isn't a sign in the middle, or an addition sign, subtraction, multiplication, or division sign, then it means multiplication. You might want to keep that in mind. It could be very helpful. This one is a tad complicated, but we can do it. So 3 times the difference of a number and 7. So 3 times, which means you're multiplying, and then difference is subtraction. So 3 times the subtraction of a number and 7. So it should be this one because you're multiplying the variable minus 7, or Y minus 7 times 3, which is just another way to say 3 times the difference of a number and 7. Next one, 9 less than the product of a number and 4. 9 less than the product of a number and 4. So 9 less is obviously subtraction, and then product is multiplication. So we can cross out this one because a slash always means division. Division is not in this problem. And then here you can obviously see the addition sign, so it's not this one. So out of these two, it would obviously be this one. Order is very important. That's one way you can choose your answer. Seven more than the quotient of 10 and a number. So 7 more is addition and quotient is obviously division. Again, order is very important, so this would be our answer. 8 less than the product of a number and 5. So 8 less is obviously subtraction, and then product again is multiplication. 8 less than the product of a number and 5. So 8 less, again, means subtraction. And then product is a keyword for multiplication. So we should be getting the hang of this by now, and the answer would be this. 10,000 times the sum of a number and 700. So again, times means multiplication and sum means addition. So this is pretty easy, but could be complicated if you didn't look at it correctly. If you looked at the order very correctly, you could see that this would be the answer. But you might ask that, wait, this also looks alike. Why isn't this the answer? Well, if you look at how many zeros there are, it's different. This says 10,000. This says 100,000. So you really want to look at the number to make sure you get the right answer. So now we got the highest number we could. So that is the end of the game. Now we can look at the vocabulary. I know we already reviewed this, but I would like to go over variable again, just so that we can get the actual definition. A variable is the letter used for an anonymous number. So an example is a number multiplied by 7. That number is what you replace with a letter like X, just to make it easier to look at or to solve. In this case, X would be the variable. Coefficient. A coefficient is the number put in front of the variable. So an example is 7x plus 34. In this case, the coefficient would be 7. A constant is a number that stands alone without a variable in an algebraic equation. So let's say 5L minus 7. Here, 7 would be the constant because it stands alone. So those were some of the vocabulary that we just had to review if you are going to solve algebraic expressions. So comment down below if you understood what we learned today about translating algebraic phrases and learning the vocabulary for algebraic expressions. There will be a question of the day for it in the description box and in the comment section, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you for watching.